Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Oh, but let me just, if you would it be possible for me to be a silly, shwilly creature with you for a moment, just a moment, in all of this fomenting energy of, oh my god, what will we do with the economy and such and such and stitch and stitch and all of this son of a squitch. What about being a jungle creature? What about being a silly leaf teacher? What about being one that crawls around forests that are divine and beautiful and manifest swirls in the soil? This was the evidence of my toil days ago. As you can see, I am back in the flow. If you would, sip a cup of joe and remember what it is to move through forests like a creature, touching each realm of the soil as you move. Here we go. Can we do this? Can we do this? I believe we can. I believe we can. If you will hold my hand, here we go. Nothing like a fern. A fern that touches you in the face and says, hi. I don't need to distance from you. I would like to be closer, actually, because your energetic frequency that surrounds you feels good. This is the glory of the woods. In this sunny day, I hope you find yourself understood by some forest creatures and feeling them. Yes, feel them. Breathe with them. Think about this. Not only are they photosynthesizing right now, but they are breathing the air and the biome that I exchange with them, interchanging conscious organisms that live inside of me with conscious chloroplasts and other cells that take in everything that I put off, that we put off. The sunshine communicating from its divine place right there in the west. Doing my best to stay healthy and zestful in this test, which we are all invested in, the human species right now. In that deep prayer, getting silly shwilly somehow, that seems to make things actually loosen up so that I can feel the overflowing cup of warmth inside me, so that the undormant self can be arisen from its sleepy hollow. Don't catch yourself wallowing. This is a time to invent. This is a time to get out and vent if you need to. Maybe there's a part of me doing that to you right now. I would love to hear what's going on for you somehow. Could you read to me? Could you sing to me? Could you feel me right now? Could we be in somehow some telepresent realm that isn't based on this like slow and stuck Facebook and Zoom connection call? It's not the same, y'alls. It's not the same. I want to hold your hand. I want to be unplanned. I want to be spontaneous with all of my miscellaneous soul friends that are all missing each other deep down and dear right now, but this is the best thing we have, so I'm going to try to send it clear with my energy. I hope you can feel me right here, right now. In this beautiful forest, somehow I am calling in your essence. Literally, there's your presence. I'm feeling you holographically touching my hand. Can we bend time like that? Is that something that we can mend in the human consciousness? This thing that believes that we lost this ability to be telepathic with each other? Come on. I think we're going to get it all back right now. Whatever we believe deeply, perhaps will become truth. Now, I don't want to sound overconfident in this like spiritual perspective, because I know that that can feel kind of invective and maybe not reflective of what you've actually experienced in your lifetime, and neither in mine, but I've had some divine moments where that seriously chilled my spine because things that seemed impossible were happening. So I know impossible is only in the realm of thought and belief. Who decides what truth is? Maybe the president in chief, but you know what, I kind of got beef with people in putting their versions of reality on top of us, this media machine. Maybe we can get out of that programming and make our own. Let it gleam, let it shine, like the rainbow divine coming through the mind. Everything that you see is maybe something that you've defined. whether it's a virus, whether it's whether you got hired, whether it's you're desired, whether it's this is the color green, or this is a fern plant, or is it just a dream? Or maybe this isn't a fern plant, but a very, very unique being that deserves to be seen and looked at as a unique thing, a unique one, a unique beam of consciousness that is reaching out to touch us just like you are. You're reaching out to touch everyone with your soul. I know you are. I feel you even from across this digital hole. You know, the camera's kind of like a hole. I'm just a mole digging tunnels through these funnels of thought, and yeah, I'm trying to rhyme, and that's for some reason a thing that's got me tied up in a knot. I'm gonna let it go because, you know, I gots to, but I don't gots to, because whatever feels good. I don't eat chicken katsu anymore, but I do like to practice flowing like a river. Sending a quiver of arrows to you. Love shines like a dove right up in your heart center right now. I hope you feel that somehow. Pulling back. Just in the deep sincerity, I got your back. I got you. And I know you got me too, because if you've watched this far, you're as loving and strange and bizarre as I am too. And so, yeah, we gotta be who we are. Nothing's gonna box us in. No sort of media story that makes us fear ourselves, civilization, or the human body to begin with, that we can't overcome all of it. This is the time to stand up and be your most divine self. I'm telling this to myself because sometimes I am not healthy. Sometimes I am holding back. Sometimes I am trapped in my room. Sometimes I am scrolling Facebook. Yes, this is me. This is the way I waste the place that I look, the place that the attention took. I'm telling you, I fall into this stuff too. And I say this to you, but I say it to myself too, because maybe in the non-dualistic perspective, it's all the same. Anyway. I don't believe in shame. I don't believe in calling names. I don't believe in playing games unless they're really fun. And look, fear is just boring. So can we just accept that we've won, and we have as soon as we decide that we want to grab that which... Woohoo! Okay, mic drop. Owl just spoke, and I think that's probably where I end this thought. Owl in the middle of the day. I gotta say, that's special. Woo, woo, woohoo, woohoo! Can I get an amen? Can I get an aho? Okay, this is the end of this flow, but to send it off with full glow. Maybe don't grab, but hold that inner gold that you really are. Let everything just blow off and over you like sand in the wind. Everything that feels like fear or entrapment. I know a lot of us feel trapped. I feel trapped sometimes. I'm like, man, I want to be with my super team. I want to be with my dream angel team that we've got so much momentum, and it's time to be holding hands together and making plans together and anchoring this ecotopia right now at this time where civilization has all the tools, all the crowdfunding, all the decentralization, all the platforms, all of the ways to be in harmony with nature. And in our own human nature, we've all done so much inner work. This generation is ready to catapult something that will just You're beautiful. Woo, 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 woo. As Peter Pan once said. keep trying to end this video, and I keep allowing my head to maybe get in the way of what my heart really wants to say. We can do this, tribe. It's always darkest before dawn. We're in this together. Thank you for sharing yourselves, so much of yourselves, across this digital mycelial collection of cells that we are. And maybe that's all serving to let the nervous system of the earth go through a rebirth, and the digital filaments are the way that something's unearthed. Just stay connected to this sacred uniqueness that we live in any way you can. That's a deep prayer and wish that I have for you, for all of us, to remember why we're doing this, why we're standing up right now, why we need to fight with our deepest courage and heart to start to build what we've imagined over and over again. This is the part where we have to dig into the chasms of our own inner doubt that keeps us from moving and doing, but also being, not rushing and pleading, but moving with a confidence and a course that is not divorced from our highest self. So, sending it to you, my glorious radiant elves and queens and kings and princes and princesses and angel warriors and kind, nurturing, heavenly souls in all sorts of states and holding all sorts of pain and all sorts of grace. I see you. I see you. And send some hearts if you relate. Mwah. Love you. Hope your day and your night is super freaking great, resonant, and elated. And just authentic and real. Feeling all the feels. Alright, talk to you soon. Get out of your room. Go. Do it.